Today I'm reviewing 2 low FODMAP tomato sauces and pitting them against each other in a blind taste test and cook-off deathmatch. So if that sounds tasty to you, then keep watching. If we've never met before, I'm Julie O'Hara, your #1 source for all things FODMAP. Through my website, calmbellykitchen.com, and my online membership community, I've helped over 30,000 people relieve IBS symptoms and tackle the FODMAP diet. When you start the FODMAP diet, avoiding onion and garlic in all your food becomes your JOB. And it can even feel like a full-time JOB, which is not fun. I'm really happy to say that some brands are starting to notice the demand for foods without high FODMAP ingredients like onion and garlic. Recently, PREGO debuted their sensitive recipe tomato sauce, which is onion and garlic free and should be available in most large supermarkets along with their other PREGO sauces. In the meantime, FODY, an exclusively low FODMAP brand line of foods, has been making their marinara sauce, and it's available in more and more stores every day, it seems like. They are in Whole Foods, Sprouts, Hy-Vee, and other stores across the US and Canada, and of course, online. In this video, I'll taste test the sauces and give you my honest opinion on flavor, because I don't like no bland foods. Then I'll use the sauces to whip up 2 batches of penne with meat sauce so that we can taste the sauces in the wild, in the way that they're supposed to be used with actual pasta. Finally, I will give you my final thoughts on the PREGO sensitive recipe and the FODY marinara sauce so you can decide for yourself if they are worth opening your wallet for. I also want to mention that this video is not sponsored. This is all my honest opinion, and you'll see it's very honest. And I purchased the FODY sauce by myself. PREGO did send me a jar of their sauce for review, but there was no sponsorship or agreement in any way. Let's start the taste test. Okay, so here I am with my husband, Mike. He's our special guest. I don't think he's ever been in any video or anything of mine before, ever, so this is epic.
Just porn.
Right, so we're gonna do a taste straight out of the jar, not cooked, not heated, of our PREGO sensitive recipe marinara and our FODY marinara. So we're gonna do it, but we thought it would be fun to start with a blind taste test, and because I don't want to screw up the hair for, you know, for what it is, Mike is going to do the blind taste test for me. And I don't think either of us has any biases that we need to do a blind taste test, but I thought it would be hilarious to have him sit here in a blindfold. Okay, so I'm gonna give Mike the first sauce, and you guys will see which one it is that he can't. Okay, so open your mouth. Lean forward so I don't spill it on you. Like, no, pour it over the counter. Okay, there it is. What do you think?
Good. Like, pieces of real tomato I got, so...
Okay. Does it taste like sweet and tomatoey?
Yeah, but in a good way, not in a false way.
Okay.
Corn syrupy.
Not corn syrupy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so now we're testing this one, guys. And here you go. Open.
A little bit more spices, but a lot more pureed. I think the first one was my favorite.
The first one's your favorite? Is it because of the taste or the texture or both?
Both.
Okay. Okay, take your blindfold off. So, for Mike, the blind winner is FODY. And really, you can see, like, when I opened them, I was, you know, it's obvious that the PREGO is like a puree. It's, yeah, it's a puree. So this might be better if you were making a lasagna, whereas the FODY is super chunky and would probably be really nice over pasta, whether it's penne or like linguine, any kind of pasta. So this is my first taste, and as you saw, I just tasted the PREGO, and it is good. It has like a good herby, spicy flavor. It tastes like tomatoes. It's just that it's a little sweet, actually. I can taste a little sugar in it, and I would guess that it has some added sugar, but I don't know. So now the FODY. Oh, that tastes completely different. That's a lot less sweet, so it tastes more like, literally like tomatoes. So In half a cup of the Prego, we have, how much sugar do we have? 9 grams of sugar. And in half a cup of the FODY, it's 2.5 grams of sugar. So that has bared to be true. Okay, so I think just to my taste buds, I like the FODY too. Did you notice the sweetness at all?
That was less sweet. It tasted more like ingredients than like processed food.
The FODY, yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree. I think the FODY has won the initial out of the jar taste test. So now we're gonna cook. Okay, so we are ready for the taste test. So we have a bowl of the FODY and a bowl of the Prego. And Mike is back. It's magical. It's magical. And we just want to taste it. We don't have any Parmesan or any basil. We will be garnishing this for our actual dinner. But we just want to taste it and kind of get our impression when it's actually in a bowl of pasta. Sound good? Does it sound good to you?
Good to me.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so I just have the FODY in front of me and Mike has the Prego. So then we're gonna swap, obviously. And we use some nice penne. I think it would be just as good either way with like a spaghetti type thing. In every food show, you know, they do a money shot, right? And that's where the hosts taste the food and they're like, so this is that. How do you feel? Okay.
I think this is like a nice store brand.
Okay.
Like, I would not, if I got this in a restaurant, I'd be disappointed. But also, if I got it at home, I'd be totally fine with it.
Okay, swap.
Yep.
Take your fork. Okay, so Mike had the Prego, I had the FODY. Okay, so for the FODY, I think it was good. And what I want to say about both of these is that they cooked up really nice with the ground turkey. Like sometimes you'll add a pasta sauce and the water will cook out, or if you like let it sit for a few minutes, like the water will separate, it will get watery, and that doesn't happen on either of these. They both kind of look really appetizing once you cook them. Once you put them on the pasta, which you saw the shot of that. All right, what do you think of that?
That's a lot better.
Honestly, I thought once we got them with the pasta,
yep,
and that it wouldn't be a big difference, but
yep,
it's a big difference.
Yep.
They still taste like they tasted in the beginning. This tastes very sweet to me. And
yep,
if that's your taste, like if your grandma made your tomato sauce and she always added sugar to it, you're going to be happy with this. But if you like that more dry, acidic tomato taste, then you're going to like the FODY one.
Yep.
They both are good, you know, but
I agree. They're both good, but I prefer the FODY.
Yeah, and both of us, like, we don't have a taste for, like, sweetness in this type of thing. So yeah, we both like the FODY. They're both good. That's the taste test.
Yep.
Are you satisfied with that?
Yep.
All right. Say goodbye, YouTube.
Goodbye.
That's good. Thank you.
Adios.
Thank you, Mike. Adios, amigos. As you can see, we both clearly enjoyed the FODY marinara sauce. Not that the Prego was bad or unpalatable, it's just that the FODY was the clear winner, and here's why. The FODY marinara sauce had a bright, fresh tomato flavor. It had a chunky homemade texture. It had no added sugar. And it tasted like a gourmet product, just on account of that really fresh, chunky tomato thing that was practically homemade. And I will note that their sauce is actually made in Italy, so it's clear that they're using great ingredients. The Prego sauce, on the other hand, had a sweet tomato flavor with a good amount of herby flavor as well. It had a smooth, pureed texture. It had a generous amount of added sugar, which I don't necessarily consider to be a good thing. And it tasted, in general, like a good store brand sauce. For me, what really set the FODY apart was the fact that they clearly used great ingredients. It had a great flavor, and those ingredients didn't require any added sugar or really much of anything to enhance the taste. As with any food, your personal preference is going to be playing a huge role in what you like, but hopefully we gave you a really good idea of what to expect with each sauce so that you can decide which one deserves your dollar bills. Now, tell me in the comments, which sauce are you most excited to try first? The FODY or the PREGO? Or is there another option that you'd rather go with? Maybe it's a DIY option. I'd love to hear about it. If you enjoyed this little taste test, please click that thumbs up button so that more people will find this video. I know that grocery shopping on the FODMAP diet can be time-consuming and even frustrating at times, so I have a resource to help you. I've created a low-FODMAP diet shopping list. It's divided up by category, so you can just take that and use it as inspiration for your next shopping trip to the store, so you can really focus on all the delicious foods that you can eat on the FODMAP diet. The link to that shopping list is in the description box, so be sure to take a look and grab that. If you want more videos on all things FODMAP, don't forget to subscribe and share this video with anyone who you think could benefit from this content. I really appreciate you being here and watching today. I hope you had fun. I definitely had fun filming this. Tons of fun. and anyway, thanks again, and have a calm belly life.